So I want to talk about something that has just been pressing on my mind. I came into this year feeling a lot better than I have the last 2 years. The last 2 years have been wild, to say the least, and not like in a cute way. They've been a lot for me and my family, on top of, just being in a pandemic and having all those things going on, and, kind of the whole world having a new face. And having said that, one of the things that has been really helpful for me is I wrote a book a few years ago now, which is crazy. It was a book of affirmations called Speak Those Things, 52 Affirmations to Build a Life You Love. And I wrote that book basically from 2018 to 2019, and then I released it in 2019. And I remember how much I not only just enjoyed writing the affirmations, but how transformative that practice was in my life, along with meditation and yoga and devotionals, and just kind of those different pillars that help me have a holistic life spiritually. But there was kind of this blind spot that I had, and this is what I want to talk about. And I'm really thankful because I came across this video, and in the video, the guy was like, you can have all these practices and you can do all these things, but what are you actually meditating on in your mind when you're not doing those things? And I remember when I heard that, I was kind of like, well, obviously, you have to be kind to yourself. You have to be gentle with, how you talk to yourself and stuff like that. But he took it a step further. And what he was really speaking about is in those moments where we revisit pain, in those moments where we revisit whatever trauma or traumatic things that we've gone through, how long are we staying in that place? How are we reworking those thoughts so that we aren't trapped there? And in all honesty, I feel like that was absolutely a blind spot for me. I feel like it was something where I was very intentional and proactive about having these moments of intentionality where I was really, really good about doing affirmations, writing them, speaking life into everything that I was believing for and hoping for. But when you're hurting, sometimes you just get stuck in that thing that caused the pain. And if you're not careful, you end up replaying these scenarios throughout a period of time, and it stays with you. And what he added that I really appreciated was that we're always attracting things in our life. So whatever it is that we're putting our time and our focus and our attention into, that's what we attract. So even if something's painful for you, difficult for you, keep that in mind. And I think that just, for me personally, is something that I had a really hard time with, because I had a perception that if you do that, it's potentially like a betrayal of honoring the seriousness to subject matter, or it's a way of watering down maybe your experiences or what someone that you love has been through. And I think I kind of perceived it as if we're not present, and if we don't, have a presentness of mind about things that have happened, you just set yourself up for them to happen again. Or it puts you in position to possibly just kind of brush it under the rug, which is something that I would never want to do. And I feel like there's a sweet spot with that, right? It's the intentionality to honor and work through the pain of those experiences and the bad things that have happened. But I think it's also a commitment to the future, pushing forward and identifying that it's really, really important to be able to fill your mind with positive things, right? To fill your mind with things that bring you peace and joy and happiness, and that are a reflection of God's love. Just all the things that are beautiful and light. That's, what we want to be filling our minds with. So it's been this really wild, shift in my mindset to get to a place where I can not only hear that, but also take ownership in it and identify the fact that that is the way that I want to try to operate moving forward. And anyway, I just wanted to share that because it's something that I have really, really struggled with. And I feel like it's finally a little bit of a breakthrough that you know, I'm getting to a place where I don't feel so boggled down by that. Anyway, I'm going on and on, but I hope that's helpful for someone who has gone through some really tough things. And, you know, maybe you're still working through it and you're just trying to find a way to like have peace of mind despite the craziness. So anyway, bye.